I'm excited to be here today with my mom, Debbie. I'm really excited that she's getting some David Kind frames. I'm wearing my Raleigh frames in the pine color, which is like a really deep forest green that I wouldn't have originally thought I'd like, but I really, really like it. So these have been a favorite lately. So she wears glasses pretty much all day, right?
Mm-hmm. All day.
And so she was telling me that she was excited about all the frames that I was getting, so I'm like, let me see if you can get some from David Kind. So they kindly curated a set for her, and we're going to see her initial reaction as she opens it up. So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, I'm excited.
Me too. So the first thing she did was go to davidkind.com, picked 3 frames that she really liked, and then let the stylist pick the other 3. Okay, so Laura was the stylist that picked out the frames for my mom, and their new thing that they do now is you get to pick out 3 and then the stylist picks out 3. So it's a good way to have a little bit more control instead of just getting a random try-on set of all 6 frames picked by a stylist. So my mom's picks we're going to go through first, which were the Mia, which I also have, the Oriole, which I have, oh, and the Raleigh and Pine, so she'll be able to try on the same ones that I'm wearing here. And then we'll go through the other 3 that the stylist picked. So let's start with the Mia and Leaf and see what you think about that one. That's that top left. Okay. So I have frames this same style, but in rust.
I kind of like these.
I like the shade.
Yes.
I see a lot of green.
Is it too green?
Yeah, because this is the leaf green, and then you have another frame in here that's in pine, which is the shade that I'm wearing. It's a deeper green.
Right. Okay.
So I like the shape of those.
I do like the shape of those,
so
too.
Maybe they come in the rust color that I have, which might be a better alternative.
Okay.
But the shape is good.
All right.
So let's try the Oriole in granite, and I have these exact frames.
Okay.
And love them. The shape is good, too.
The shape is good. I feel like they're a little bit dark on the top versus the bottom for me.
Yeah, I see that. It doesn't fade nicely. It looks a little like dark light.
Right, right. I don't think it's a good fit.
No.
For me.
And they seem a little bigger than
yes,
Mia's.
I agree.
And your face is a little smaller, so you don't want it to be like all glasses.
Right.
Okay, so try on the Raleigh and Pine, which is exactly what I'm wearing.
Let's see if we're twins. And I like these.
I like that shape.
I do too.
Maybe the best of what I've seen.
I know.
Because they don't take over your face.
I do, yeah, I really like these.
And I like the green in these because it's green, and in the sunlight you can really see that it's green, but it's not overwhelmingly green like those first ones you tried on.
Right. No, I like these.
I like those too.
Okay.
Those maybe are a front runner.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so those were the 3 that she picked. So now we'll do the picks from Laura, the stylist at David Kind. We're going to start with the Atlas in Rust. Up here.
Up here?
Yep.
Okay. I don't like the shape.
No,
I feel like my mother.
It's kind of 50s.
Yes.
A little cat eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't think.
But I like the rust color. Yeah.
Okay, I do like the color.
So these frames, these were the Mia's in the 2 green. These come in that exact color.
Okay.
Which could be a good alternative in case you decide not to go with the Raleighs.
I really do like the color on this.
It's nice and dark without being black.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, those were good. And next, the Laurel in granite. So I don't think I've ever tried on this frame. No. But I love the granite color.
I don't know.
What do you think?
What do you think? I feel they're a little cat eye for me, but...
Yeah, more, they remind me a lot of this one, which is the Oriole that I have. So, I mean, they look really similar. These are bigger. The Orioles
yes,
are a little bit
I think
more
they
narrow.
are bigger. I kind of like them.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're the best.
No.
I think the Raleighs are the best so far.
Yeah, your initial reaction with Raleigh was like, I like them.
Yes.
These you might have to warm up to a little bit.
Right, right.
But they're not the worst. Okay, these last ones I don't know about.
I'm really curious to try these on.
These are the Scarlet and Rosewood. And she said they're perfect for narrow and petite features. And she also said, these might be a stretch, but try them on with an open mind, and you might like them as an alternative.
My mind is open. Okay.
What do you think?
I feel like I'm too old to wear these. These frames are too young for me.
Okay.
And they're too round.
They're really round.
Right.
And those are the only round pair that you have.
Right.
They're not as terrible as I thought they would be.
No, I agree with you.
Sitting in here, I was like, ooh.
They're fun. I think they're fun.
They're a little funky.
Yeah.
Maybe a little hipster with the round.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's not your style.
No.
Okay, so what are the favorites?
I would say I like the Raleighs.
Put those on again.
I mean, I feel like
those would be like no-brainer. Love these frames. Can wear them with anything.
Yes, I feel like these are, and I really love the color.
I like it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I really love the color.
Yeah.
Okay.
What would be the
second?
The Mia, maybe?
Is that
the Mia shape? Put those on.
This one and the other color?
Yeah. Which, if my prescription wasn't so dang terrible, I'd have you put these on, but you wouldn't be able to see them.
Well, that would. I'd like these too.
I like that shape.
So
we should take inventory of the frames you already have. Because if you have a lot of narrow frames, the Raleigh and Pine would be like, okay, same thing. But the whole point of doing David Kine and why I was excited to have her do this was to kind of think outside the box and get you frames that you wouldn't necessarily always get. Like I would have never bought green frames, but trying these out at home and seeing them a couple times before I had to make the decision, I was like, I can see the green. The green's not so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is nice to try them on at home. I agree.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think because when you have a couple days with them before you have to send it back, so you can have your hair styled differently and see how they fit and really wear them for like an hour or so and see if they feel good on your head.
Right.
So that was fun to be able to see some frames that she picked out and then also see what the stylist picked out for her. So I am a big fan of David Kind. Justin now has frames from David Kind. I have a couple and now my mom has some once we ultimately decide on the winners between the two greens. So if you need a Mother's Day gift idea as that's approaching, consider doing a David Kind try-on set for her because sometimes it helps to have someone else prompt you to get new frames. And what's nice about this is you get 6 to choose from and you can kind of be pushed outside of the box of the frames that you always naturally go to. So thanks to David Kind for providing the frames for my mom as a Mother's Day gift in exchange for doing this video. And if you want to find any other information about David Kind, you can go to their website or you can check my other blog posts that I've done about them in the past.
In honor of Mother's Day, David Kind is offering a free gift with purchase of new frames from my mom's jewelry shop, The Dotted Poppy. Pictured is the necklace you will receive if you buy a pair of frames from your try-on kit. Make sure you enter the code found on the screen in the Redeem Gift Code section of the form you fill out to order your try-on set. You have 2 ways to order a try-on set, as a gift for someone or for yourself. You can find all the details about how to order in the text right below this video. Have fun!